Oh boy, I had another crash out. Just warning y'all, this just happened. I had to apologize to my friends and for the partners, everything. Like, this won't be like the last I crashed out video. I might get a bit animated in this video though. So if you're playing on speaker, just be cautious, okay? So this actually will require some history of the Aku Animate. Let me take y'all back, man, like I do so well. November 23rd, 2024. I uploaded a video called, "Why did you need to post that?" Just to refresh your memory or explain to those who haven't seen the video, a friend of mine, well, he's not a friend anymore, in my opinion, we were supposed to cut him off from the friend group. So in that video, if you remember, he went on Facebook and posted something very controversial. It was very anti-Semitic. It was anti-everything, literally everything besides Islam. It was extremely pro-Islam, but anti-everything else. And again, it came off very critical and extremist-like. I can't even post it or show you guys on YouTube or explain what it said because I would get flagged. So my friends had an issue with that, and it caused some drama within the friend group. So boom, a week after that, November 29th, 2024, I posted an update video called "He Doesn't Know When to Stop" about the same guy here. In the video, I told y'all that I called him up after that incident about what he posted on Facebook because I was worried since he's sort of getting exiled from the group a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I still like him as a person at that point, but his Islamic beliefs are so extreme. So I called him up to help him understand. I'd be like, "Hey, listen, man, look, you can't keep trying to push extreme ideologies onto people." And if you remember from that video, he started ranting to me about how he's having trouble at work later on. So he's like, "Yo, man, I don't know what these people talk about. I'm not posting I'm not doing any of this stuff. Listen, man, I'm having trouble at work right now. You know, my boss is mad at me because I don't want to clean up the food before we close shop because some of these customers come in too late." And I said, "Oh, okay, well, this seems like a regular work rant to me." I said, "I understand your point, but look, if you're working, right, and you have a boss and your boss tells you to clean up the food before you guys close the store or whatever, you have to listen to your boss. He's your authority." Am I wrong here for saying that, yo? I understand. So you know what he says in response to that? He says, "Listen, the only authority over me is Allah. Nobody has authority over me in this planet." So I'm telling him, like, what? Yo, if you have a job, it's a team effort. Your boss is the one who manages you. He has authority over you. He's the one who hired you. If he tells you to throw out food, then throw it away. He says, "No, Aku, my boss doesn't understand. This is another reason I don't want to clean up the food. If I throw away food, I have to answer to Allah for that." I'm like crying, bro. I'm getting frustrated. Like, bro, yo, I don't care if you're Muslim. I don't care. But what are you talking about? So after this video, right? After that video in November 29th or so, he kept doing things since that time period. It's like July right now. And he was complaining about work to everyone in the group chat one time. This had to be like a few months ago. He was in the group chat one time. He's like, "Yo, again, I'm so mad at my boss for telling me to clean up. He doesn't understand. I can't be near alcohol. It's against Islam. So I can't clean or wait tables from customers if they drink alcohol." So he can't serve alcohol to customers. And even if the customer drinks alcohol and then, needs their glass picked up or something, he can't do it because in Islam, you're not supposed to be near alcohol, according to him. And it's like, bruh, holy smokes. You can't clean. You can't listen to authority. You don't want to you can't do anything because of Allah. Okay, dude, whatever. You get a new job, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Get a new job or something. So now my friend group, I don't know why they left him in the group chat. Every time he posted something, I just roll my eyes. You ever get a notification from somebody and you're just like, "Oh, this person texted you," or "Oh, this person decided to talk." Like, he's always asking for stuff in the group chat or talking about Islam. Yo, I remember this pissed off a lot of people. When the Pope died, remember the Pope died in April of this year? When the Pope died, he went into the chat and made it all about him and Islam. He started posting AI pictures of the Pope, Pope Francis, doing Islamic gestures and cultural things related to Islam. Then he wrote a whole paragraph, a huge paragraph, and it was something like, I don't remember what he said exactly. He's like, Oh my God, I might want to pull it up on my phone right now. Actually, I'm going to pull it up on my phone right now so I could read it to y'all. Hold on. Man, it's hot outside. It's like 98 degrees where I'm at right now. Hold on 1 second. Okay, he says this. How do I close this thing on WhatsApp? Okay, so he says, to my friends, I wish everyone a happy Easter. And it was just told to me I want to commemorate the death of the beloved Pope Francis. May the great Pope be granted the highest degree of the seven heavens and be with our beloved Lord and his creation. I, as a Shia Muslim, hereby send my condolences to the brothers of the Catholic faith. Below, I attach some pictures I found of the beloved Pope Francis when he visited Iraq and the holy shrines of Iraq. And I will be going to, in his, this is not English. He starts saying something in Arabic right here. I don't know what this is. I don't know what the fuck is, what the fuck? I don't know what he's talking. And then, see, I'm looking at these pictures right here. I'm not even gonna, dude. These pictures, some of these pictures are real, but some of them, like, he's posting AI pictures too. He's posting AI pictures of the Pope with like wearing like, dude, I can't. If I start saying some of this stuff, some Muslims are going to get mad here, and some Catholics too. So I'm not even going to start some stuff like that. But anyway, this guy's bugging. All right, like as a Shia Muslim, blah 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 blah, and then you post an AI pictures of whatever. You post a picture of the Pope like bending down, like, you know how they pray inside of a mosque. Like, imagine you're posting an AI picture of the Pope doing that. Like, anyway, the Pope died. Stop talking about Islam for 1 second, bro. Okay, and making everything about Allah and whatever, right? So I know some of y'all think I'm tweaking right now. Aku, you sound Islamophobic. No, I'm not. I just don't want to hear about your religion every 5 seconds and using it as a crutch for everything in your life. Imagine you see a picture of the Pope praying in a mosque, like a Muslim. Like, bro, it's not a real picture, bro. I looked up. It's not a real picture. It's an AI picture. It doesn't even look real. Okay, it doesn't matter if this was about Islam, Christianity, Judaism. I don't care. I don't want to hear you shove your beliefs down my throat. You can talk about it, but it's just, oh my goodness, is this your whole personality? Do you have anything else to talk about besides Islam? So check this out, look. Maybe last year in September 2024, maybe around that time period, he announced to everyone, as usual, you guys start off like this, by the grace of Allah. And he started typing stuff in Arabic again. Then he said, my wife and I discovered we have a baby coming on the way. So I'm like, hey, that's good news. I'm happy for him. All right. He about to be a first-time daughter. Not daughter. He about to have a daughter. He about to be a first-time father. So I'm like, hey, good for him. Yeah. I'm hyped for him. You know what I'm saying? I still care about him. I just think he's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now, as I'm recording this video, it's late July 2025, right? Mid to late. I gotta say, it's late 2025, July 2025. Now, in June last month, his wife gave birth to the baby. It's a daughter. He has a daughter now. The baby came out, right? When the baby came out, he's at the hospital. He's updating us in the group chat nonstop, 24 hours. The first thing he did, the baby didn't even open his eyes yet. The baby didn't open her eyes yet, okay? The first thing he does is go in the group chat. He posts a picture of the baby fresh out the coochie wearing a seal, a Prophet Muhammad necklace. Baby is fresh born. And the baby already got wearing Islamic jewelry. And after he posts a picture, he gives a huge lecture about Prophet Muhammad. Yo, come on, bruh. I know there's Muslims who watch me. I think this is weird. Is this something that y'all do? I'm not trying to generalize. Don't take it the wrong way. Tell me, am I bugging? Am I bugging? Dude, when a baby comes fresh out the womb, do you put an Islamic necklace on the child when the baby's eyes didn't even open up yet? Okay, I think this is weird, man. I don't know how y'all feel about it. I think it's weird. Okay, I think it's extreme. Okay, it hasn't even been a few hours, bro. You're already doing this. All right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna say anything. All right, I left a heart reaction to his message. That's it. Come to find out, he tells us the baby needs surgery. Something is wrong with her ribs and her neck or something. I don't know. So, yo, this even adds more weirdness to it. Before the baby is even able to get surgery, you're putting swag on the baby. All right, dude. All right. Like, yo, this poor kid, bro. Yo, like, so after a few days, right, he finally got the baby back, and he gets the baby back. He's posting videos of the baby, and in every video, the baby has more jewelry on them. So the baby, I remember this one video, right? This video aggravated me. So he posts this video that's got to be like a minute or two long. And in the video, the baby is wearing 3 chains or necklaces right now. It got the badge, like, you know how rappers, they'll wear like 4 or 5 chains at the same time? The baby is wearing like 3 chains, okay? It got the seal of Prophet Muhammad on it and got 2 other things with Arabic writings or scriptures on it. Someone needs to educate me on this. Maybe I'll edit this video, take this out if I'm saying this wrong. I thought you're not supposed to wear gold in Islam, by the way. Guess what the baby's wearing, okay? But you know what? You know why you got all this Arabic? I just don't. You got this scriptures on the baby and stuff like that. And in the video, he's like, I won't say the baby's name, by the way, just respectfully, but he says, baby's name, whatever that is, says hi to everyone in the chat. These are your uncles and aunties. The great Prophet Muhammad blesses you through them. Oh my God, yo, no comment, bro. You're weird, bro. You got this baby dripped out and you calling us her uncles and aunties and stuff. What are you doing? Now, like, yo, like, what the? Now, ever since that day, I am not exaggerating. It has been over a month at this point, 30 days at least, okay? Every single day, he goes in that group chat. There's like 35 of us in the group chat, by the way. Every single day, he posts a picture or a video, an update about his fatherhood and having his baby. It's always attached with some weird message about Islam. If it's not attached with a weird message about Islam, there's something Islamic blatantly face forward in the picture. So I'm like, yo, it's hard to explain this, what I'm about to say here, but the messages come off like he wants reassurance from us. Like he wants validation, like he wants us to hug him or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how I read these messages. Okay, yeah, I get you're a proud father and stuff like that, and you're proud to be Muslim, but yo, it's just the tone. It's just weird. You know what I'm saying? It's to the point where people are muting the chat. This is on WhatsApp, by the way. If you didn't hear me mention that earlier, some people are muting the chat, so people are complaining outside of the chat to each other and to me. And I discussed it with a few people. I had to be real with y'all. I said this to them. I said, look, you're annoyed about this too. I'm annoyed, but I keep it being. I think he's doing this for attention or reassurance. And everyone agrees with me. Every single person agreed with me on it. We used that group chat. That group chat originally came to be to post about business sometimes and planning stuff to hang out together. Or remember, we'll do charity events, right? Because some people in the chat, they are heavily involved in social work. So we'll go to certain things. They go to protests. I don't go to protests. I don't want to go to protests. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we just talk like that. So we use this chat to communicate. Well, guess what? They stopped using the chat. They're annoyed by it. They're annoyed by this guy spamming the chat. So now we're having trouble communicating as a group here. And this is the problem that I feel like can be solved with something simple. I made a suggestion. And I'm sure a lot of y'all have been thinking about this so far. Please kick him out the chat. I said that. Or tell him to shut the hell up. But think about this. This is why a lot of people didn't want to do that. This is one of the first reasons. Imagine a newly made father, first-time father, this guy. He's so proud to be a father that he's sharing his journey and experience with us. We're his friends, right? We hung out with him. He's proud. He's proud to be a Muslim too. Imagine we told him after he posts his child or his wonderful experience that he's annoying or something. It's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it comes off very asshole-ish. You know what I'm saying? And it's very insensitive to some of y'all listening. It probably doesn't sound insensitive, right? You know, but here's a better example. You know, when someone is talking to you and they're really happy about what they're talking about, so they're talking a lot, it's hard to tell that person to shut up because you don't want to kill their vibe, right? They're happy right now. You don't want like they're jumping out of the walls. You don't want to be like, shut the hell up, bro. You're annoying me. Let's just like, they're happy. So let them be happy. You know what I'm saying? Even though they're a little annoying to you or they're annoying in general. So this guy's happy. He's proud to be a father. That Islam talk is annoying, but whatever, right? So this is where the crash out started. Again, this has to be going on every single day for a month. People are muting the chat. People aren't responding to more and using it. We can't conduct business in the chat anymore. And when someone tries to conduct business in the chat, he will post about his baby and Islam 2 hours later, minimum. So people end up missing the events or the hangouts, right? And I said, here's my other suggestion. Why don't we just make a new group chat without him in it? But nobody wants to do it because they feel someone's going to snitch. And then we will have drama. This is why I said months ago to kick him out the group before it gets out of hand. But nobody wants to listen to me. All right, whatever. Cool. This is what happens now. So, again, this is where the crash out started. Last weekend, it's the 24th as I'm recording this, right? Last weekend, I went on a business trip. I came, I pause. Hey, yo, I just say I came, right? Hey, yo. Hey, but I left on Thursday. Last week. I came home Sunday afternoon or evening, right? My friends and I, where I went, we were able to schedule some charity events to participate in. We went to some business meetings. We were going to feed some less fortunate individuals, you know what I'm saying? All that sort of stuff, yada, yada. And then we're going to go to a party for a bit. I post some pictures on Instagram of the weekend I had, right? Maybe I'll get to it. But while we were partying and doing these events, I'm taking pictures, right? I'm just like, yeah, look at all of us hanging out, guys. You know, here's what we did for these people. And, and we're helping the elderly and all that stuff. And I'm sharing them in the group chat, right? Posted in one collage, one big picture. And I'm like, hey, guys, we're going to do more charity events later. We're going to hang out. Can I get a head count? Who wants to join us? We're going to go back to New York soon. Can we all meet for dinner or something, or go to the bar, or, discuss business, So I posted that on WhatsApp and I posted some pictures, right? 30 minutes later, this guy posts 8 pictures of his baby at once. And I said, I can't do this anymore. 8 pictures, and you guess what the baby's wearing? A long, heavy chain. And you got that Islam scripture or whatever in the middle of it. I said, bro, I can't do this. I can't do this. I left the group chat. Now, I didn't know. I learned something new. When you leave a group chat on WhatsApp, it puts it in chat. I didn't know that. I didn't know it notified people. Okay. I thought when I left the group chat, I could just leave it peacefully and quietly. Nobody would notice I would leave. You know what I'm saying? I thought, unfortunately, it notified people. Now, out of my friend group, I'm the most gentle person out of everyone. I'm very approachable. I'm very chill and nice to be around. You never see me argue with people. They say I'm the nicest guy. So people see me leave the group chat and they're calling me and texting me like, what happened? And I'm crashing out. Every single time someone texted me or called me, I sent like 20 messages. I'm like on the phone ranting. I'm crashing out on these phone calls. I'm ranting about this behavior that has been going on for the past 6 months. This guy's a walking red flag and nobody's doing anything about it. Y'all knew this guy was a problem. I told y'all he was a problem. I told y'all he was annoying. You guys say he's annoying. I told y'all he's an extremist. This dude is pimping out his child for attention and validation. Sorry to say it, that probably sounds messed up, but it's true. This dude is pimping his child out for attention and assurance. He's in that chat constantly dick riding people, calling them the godfather of his newborn child. And they say like, bro, I don't want to be the godfather child. You still doing it. Ironically, people you call the godfather of your newborn child, ironically, these are the people who get paid the most in the group chat. I have a theory about that. It seems political to me. You know what I'm saying? And again, maybe I'm wrong about this. Isn't godfather or godmother, isn't that whole concept of godparents? Isn't that only Christianity and Catholicism? I thought Islam doesn't have concepts of godparents. So what is this? And he's always preaching about his beliefs. And I can't take it anymore, y'all. So I'm crashing out, right? And they're like, pretty much nobody disagreed with me. They're like, yep, hey, Aku, you're completely justified to feel this way. He's annoying. I feel the same as you. So I'm like, huh? Y'all feel the same as me? Why y'all not doing anything about it then? Y'all letting this guy aggravate everyone. It's screwing up the chat. We can't conduct business. How are we supposed to organize stuff, man? Like, we can't just keep calling up people individually or make these smaller group chats and stuff like that. We have to notify everyone. So I asked, why can't y'all remove him or make a new group chat? Problem solved. Well, I got the answer. The reason for that is because this guy, he's actually funding a lot of these events. He puts down a lot of money. Like when we feed people, who contributes a lot for that food? He does. He pays a lot for it. And he provides a lot from jar. Remember that he's talking about he can't throw food away because he has to answer to Allah for it, right? He saves it or something for charity and stuff. He puts a lot of money down for these charity events or whatever we do. So the real reason why everyone is tolerating his behavior is because he has influence in the group. He got power in a sense. He got that money behind it. So they know if they say something or boo him from the chat or do something like make a separate chat, he's going to make a big deal about it. And he's probably going to cut his resources. We're going to end up losing resources and assets. And apparently he's very well connected network wise. I could say maybe, again, I see him making political stuff about that godparent stuff. I mean, whatever. Anyway, and apparently, like I mentioned in 2 other videos about this guy, other people have spoke to him about his behavior as well. And if you recall from my conversation with him, he always has an answer for everything. He's argumentative. He's very stubborn. It's to the point where people feel like they can't talk to him about how he's acting. So one of the people I was talking to on the phone about this, he had an idea on how to solve this without kicking him out the group, without starting more drama, nothing like that. He said, let's make 2 different chats, right? There's this feature on WhatsApp. This is the first time I've ever seen this before. It's called like community. You're able to put like multiple chats within one community. I've never seen this before, right? Whatever. So he made 2 chats, one for business and planning events, and one for a general chat. And he put it within this one community feature on WhatsApp, right? It's like Discord, right? It's like different chats on Discord, except it's on WhatsApp. So he made the decision to help solve the problem. The day after this happened, we had this conversation, we had this new group chat thing, right? They put me back in the group chat. And I put another message out about planning an event, right? Put a message like, hey guys, let's plan an event. I just want to, let's do this, yada, yada. What do you guys feel about this? And nobody replied to me. Nobody replied to me in the group. Still, nobody has replied to me. It has been a few days. So I'm texting people like, what the hell? Why is nobody responding to my question? Like, why am I being ignored, right? Am I being ignored? People are mad at me because I left the group chat, because I crashed out. Like, what's going on here, y'all? Did I do something? Like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm just trying to schedule something. Like, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? And, people tend to respond to me instantly, or at least talk in the chat in general, right? Nobody's talking in any of the chats. Nobody's replying to me. Nobody's talking in general. My message was the last message from a few days ago. Chat is dead. Chat is completely dead. It's never like this. So I'm like, what's going on here, y'all? So I'm telling people, and people are telling me, Aku, there's too many chats. It's too confusing. I don't understand this community thing on WhatsApp. I don't know how to use WhatsApp like that. Notifications were turned off automatically for the new chat. I saw your message and I was going to respond later, but I don't know how to get back to that chat because it's new community thing. And I'm thinking, how is this confusing, y'all? I figured it out, but people don't want to learn how to use new things, I guess, right? So I had the realization, and I think this is a lesson to be learned. This is the moral of the story here, because I know some of y'all are thinking, or will say, Aku, I get why you feel this way, right? I also would leave the group as well. Or maybe I would say something to him, right? But I have to say, we got a bigger issue here. Because I left the group chat and it announced it to everyone, and he noticed himself, the guy spamming about Islam and his baby, right? He noticed I left. Now, we have some ill feelings about what's going on between him and I. And it seems to have, and remember, he seems to have influence over the group here. Our group is filled with people from charity committees, Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, mental health or group therapy members. That's what our group chat is. That's why there's like 30 people in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We're just a group of people looking to make a difference and hang out. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that I created disharmony in that group, it rubbed people the wrong way. Even though everyone is saying it's justified. They're telling me it's justified personally, but see, here's the thing. Number one, some people who hit me up told me that I should have never left. Rather, that's why I got added back into the chat. They said, you need to be in the chat to communicate with us. Ah, cool. You're important to us. We love you. But Doing all of this, what you're doing, creates drama, and it wasn't appropriate. And I have to agree. Listen, he's the problem. But your reaction, Aku, created a situation. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? And I was told by one of the charity committee guys numerous times, rather multiple of them, that they want me to run the committee in a year or so because they feel like I have leadership attributes. I'm a young guy, feel like I can lead, I could talk, and they feel like, hey, we'll let you lead the charity committees. You make some money too, all that stuff. But if you leave a group chat because you're frustrated by someone who's just annoying, that's not a sign of a leader. Is that how you're going to handle problems? Whenever someone gets frustrated or mad, you're just going to leave? Just going to turn your back? And honestly, that's a problem of mine. That's as Andre speaking. Forget Aku, that's Andre speaking. I'm speaking in general. I notice I have this pattern as a person where if I'm stressed or angry or frustrated, I tend to run away or try to escape or turn my back to something. Have a bad habit of doing that. That even applies to life. I can't keep running away from things that stress me out. I'm stressed for that poor baby, to be honest. I'm stressed because this guy is aggravating all of us. And now we don't want to use the chat. To be a leader, you can't turn your back to your people. So even though I'm frustrated, I can't react like this. But because I did, again, now people feel a way about me. Aku is impulsive and emotional, or won't be good as a leader because he just turns his back or leaves chat when things get annoying. And you know what else happened wrong now? Now people aren't using the group chat. Some people got so frustrated by this confusing community thing on WhatsApp or whatever, and that we have multiple chats, they uninstalled the app. So now, because of my behavior, someone tried to fix it because they tried to make me happy, because I was annoyed by somebody, and it created more problems, more confusion for people. This would have never happened, though, if I didn't act impulsively and made a scene out of this. So I feel like I need to mature when it comes to this. Yes, this guy is extreme, right? Yes, he's annoying. Yeah. But it's not about what's in front of you. It's about how you react to it. I can only control what I can control. My reaction was the only thing I'm allowed to control here. I tried to talk to him numerous times. You saw in the last 2 videos. I tried to talk to him numerous times. Many people try to talk to him. This guy is just nuts, okay? I can't do anything about it. I just can't, okay? But I can control my life. Life is more about your reaction rather than what occurs to you. And my reaction was poor. And now we have problems. I shouldn't have done that. I may have ruined an opportunity for myself because of my emotions and my reaction. And now some people are looking at me in a funny way. Before I upload this video, I sent a handful of text messages and I apologized for my reaction. And they all said they understood. Like they're not mad at me or anything, but they said, listen, most people said there's no need to apologize. We get it. We love you. We're happy that you're self-aware and willing to continue to grow, but no worries. But don't make decisions like that, where it can affect everything else. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, anyway, how would you guys handle this? Let me know down below. This episode is found on Spotify and YouTube. Someone asked me to put music in the ending again. Listen, all my songs are about Samantha, and we're done with that. I need to re-listen to my catalog, or I'll make new music, I guess. I'll figure it out. Love y'all. I'm out.